Hey everyone, thanks for checking in with us again this week. If you have any questions for the staff, make sure to comment below and let us know what you're seeing in your areas. Hopefully everybody can get out and enjoy this nice weather and have some luck on the ice. With that, I'll send it over to the reports.
Hey guys, Taylor Mellentine here with Fish Addictions. I was out in Devil's Lake this past weekend, giving you a little up-to-date report. I was up on some of the northern basin lakes on Friday doing a little bit of walleye fishing, and still be a little bit cautious. Guys are driving pickups out. They're driving pretty much all over the lake, but there is a pretty nasty breaker on the north end separating Irvin and Alice, that line kind of up by that point up there. I'll do a little illustration here for you so you can see what I'm talking about, but just be very careful. I saw a pickup drop its back end in on Friday morning, and luckily they were able to retrieve the truck out of that crack, but still be very cautious. As far as the main bay goes, a lot of truck traffic out in the main bay. Not saying that it's completely 100% safe. Always take precaution. Check. It doesn't hurt to just get out and check real quick to see what you're on. There's quite a bit of snow out there right now. We had a lot of blowing snow, which created a lot of drifts. So if you do plan on going out and driving your truck out, make sure you bring a shovel, because you might be digging out a few times. As far as the fishing goes, the perch fishing went really well. If you can find any of those old structure, old shoreline areas, you know, in that 25-ish to 35-ish feet, somewhere in there is usually a pretty good spot to start for perch. For the walleyes, you know, transition up in the little bit in the morning into those shallower areas, you know, the 7 feet to 15 feet, anywhere in there, and you can even get into the walleyes with a mixed bag with the perch out a little bit deeper too. So with the upcoming warmer weather, guys, look to get out. There's truck traffic going on right now, so look, you can drive around the lake and find new areas, but still be cautious, and good luck this weekend with all this nice weather we have.
Hey guys, Evan Palmer here, checking in from West Central Minnesota. I was able to go out and do a little bit of a scouting mission, trying to find somewhere to put our big house out, which I'm in now. I set up an inside turn with some weeds that had a pretty good weed line. First I started in the later afternoon, started looking for some sunfish. Drilled anywhere from 12 feet out to 25, you know, in the weeds, outside of them, and in the basin type of thing. And didn't really find much. Found a couple small sunfish, but mostly just a little perch. So I decided that I'd try and set up for some walleyes there, just outside of the weed line in 16, 17 feet, and actually did pretty well. I was able to catch about 6 of them by myself, missed a few others, but you know, that's how it goes. I used a 1-2 punch of a dead stick and jigging combo, just a dead stick with a shiner, and then jigging with either a blue Acme Tackle Castmaster or a Hyperglide, and tipping both of those with just a minnow head seemed to work best. They definitely wanted the jigging presentation more, don't know why, that's just what they wanted. But overall it was a pretty decent bite, and now we moved our big house out here and still was able to catch a few already earlier in the afternoon, middle of the day, so hopefully they'll bite pretty good tonight. But anyways, there was about 18 to 20 inches of ice, so pretty good travel, drove out everything. There's a little bit of snow starting to pile up on the ice with some bigger drifts here and there that you got to be careful for, but overall traveling lake is pretty easy. We drove quite a ways out in here, a couple miles out in the lake with no issues, so good luck fishing, find a bite.
Hey, Patrick here from Fish Addictions. I thought I'd give you a little Bemidji area fishing report. Things have been slow because it's been bitter cold. I think it has a lot of people inside, and that includes myself. Last Sunday I was able to get out on Lake Bemidji for a couple hours. Found myself in a pile of rock bass, which for me that's always fun, but that's also another discussion. Going up to Upper Red Lake, from what I've been hearing, it's a slow bite. Dead sticks, rattle reels are going to be your go-tos there. Lake of the Woods, a couple of staff members were up there, and it looked like they got into a pile of sauger and walleye eater stuff. They did manage one nice 27-inch fish, a little bit of bonus there. And perch fishing on Lake Bemidji is picked up. Walleyes, from what I'm hearing, are deep out in the mud, and that can be a good bite, it can be a bad bite. It's kind of a crapshoot, but we do have some warm weather coming, and with that, things should pick up a little bit. I know I'm going to get out, and I hope you do too, so stay tuned.
Hey guys, Tracy Corona with Fish Addictions, coming to you with the report from the Chisago chain of lakes in Chisago County, Minnesota. Just wanted to check in and give you a real quick update on the crappie bite from the local area over this past weekend. When a typical tactic that I use and do really well on out here this time of year was not working for me, and that's a spoon jig tipped with a minnow head and on a real aggressive jig pattern, but they just weren't having anything to do with it. I did get fish to come up to my bait, but they just were non-committal. So I ended up going down and changed my tactic to a real small glow tungsten jig on a spring bobber and ended up having to do a dead stick action and just leave that thing in the rod holder. That was the only way that I was able to entice any bites. And I was able to get a couple fish topside. I actually caught a real nice 12-incher, but again, it was only just a couple fish that I was able to get out of the hole. And so again, fishing was slow, but it was still fun nonetheless, and I still encourage you to get out on the water and give her a try. So stay tuned for more reports, and thanks for tuning in.
For more information on Fish Addictions TV, check them out on all their social media.